SCTV is on the air. SCTV now begins its programming day, starring John Candy, Joe Flaherty, Eugene Levy, Andrea Martin, Catherine O'Hara, Harold Ramis, and Dave Thomas. Television like you've never seen before. With special guest star Jane Eastwood.
This is Harold Ramis speaking for the management of SCTV. The following program contains racial and ethnic material that may offend certain sensitive viewers. However, viewers will note that the deprecating racial and ethnic jokes in no way reflect the attitudes or opinions of the management of this station. We deplore the use of jokes like, how can you tell the bride at a Latvian wedding, or how many Polish people does it take to screw in a light bulb? Unfortunately, such jokes do exist. I myself am of Polish descent and can attest to the cruelty, hurt, and shame that result from these vicious racial slurs. So please remember, the racial and ethnic attitudes presented in the following program do not represent this station, this network, or the sponsors of this program. And now, the Second City television show. Gentlemen.
Good morning, this is Humanities 196. I'm your instructor, Dr. Ernest Bruter. And this morning I'd like to discuss a topic I believe to be grossly overlooked in today's university curricula, gypsy mythology. Now, there are those of you who might well ask, well, should one take gypsy mythology seriously? And what is the relevance of gypsy mythology in today's highly technological society? Well, the answer very simply to both questions is yes. Now, to prove a point, let's briefly look at the creation of man. According to gypsy mythology, God baked the first men and women in an oven. Some, however, were kept in the oven too long, and they burned. The black race. The second time, God opened the oven door too soon, and the baking was not quite finished. The white race. The third time, the baking was absolutely perfect, and out came the gypsies. Now, in the same respect, the destruction of man, according to gypsy mythology, will come when one person of every race simultaneously licks the fuzz off an overripe peach.
Due to a change in programming policy, gypsy mythology will not be seen tomorrow.
They've traveled. You can't argue.
Maybe you didn't hear me so good. I said due to a change in programming policy, gypsy mythology will not be seen tomorrow.
Thank you.
Even vergassen naar begeren, maar ik heb was ik en ze moeten keren, ik heb het keers en Lutonian Gebranski, ja. En de vergassen ik er gels gypsies. En mijn kaars naar begeren was die garm. En voor Borkie is het beturm 102 Danforth Avenue en de vergassen ik Borkie left his restaurant. Hey, Ringango, hey! Hey, the guy, I-28, a G48, yacht 2, hey! And we got the guys, B7. Let go, guys, niet begorren, vergeet, consumer guy. Even so, Batiero, Lutonian Zegbarines, hey! Det var så det gypsy. Det är så bukarni, jag kände det som det garos, de amerikaner gypsy. Det är så för garos, det är Lutonian, så det är så för kaos, nu var yes, gypsy. Det gypsy, det karapana, det gypsy pins. Jag ser bara lustig, bara gypsy. Luthorian.
He joined the Mounties because he loved the uniform. Then they took him out of the uniform and put him on the street. He's Curtis Edgett, plainclothes Mountie.
What's happening, man? You cats know where I can score some good weed. I've got plenty of bread, man. No sweat.
Undercover agent for the Mounties, Curtis Edgett faces danger every week on SCTV.
Who is it?
It's the plumber. I'm here to fix your sink.
Curtis Edgett, plainclothes Mountie. Watch for it on SCTV. And now, here's today's exciting chapter of Outpatient.
Just announce, I can't afford it anymore. Yeah,
I think I'm a hockey player.
Are you Mr. McKenzie?
Mackenzie's the name, that's right. Vishnu Mackenzie, I should be on this. There you are. And you're looking good, honey. You're looking real good. Ooba, ooba, ooba.
Mr. McKenzie,
Yeah?
would you please keep it down?
I'll try, honey, but I can't promise you anything. Hey! I'm a hockey player. Yeah, I'm a hockey player.
It's Lance Rock.
How you doing?
Yeah, Wally Wazoo.
Wazoo, how do you do?
What are you guys in here for?
Vasectomy.
Yep, that's it. Big V.
I'll tell you, I have no choice myself. You know, my
Why not?
wife, she was using one of them devices, what do you call those things?
Oh, those, the UFO.
No,
IOD.
IOD, something like that,
yeah.
you know, and anyway, I said, hey, baby, take it out, I'm getting the big V, I'm gonna give you a break.
That's right, get it
that
out.
Brad's
Give him a
break.
break. That's right, give him a break, give him a break, give him a break.
I don't believe you guys. You're clowning around like this. This is a serious operation. Don't you know that?
What are you talking about?
One slip of the knife and you can just lose your manhood.
Where'd you hear that?
I read it.
Where?
A watchtower.
Look, let me tell you something. You know, inside of you have a lot of tubes,
Yeah.
just a network of tubes.
Yeah?
Well, you know, when they get a valve, and they just pop a valve on one of those tubes, that's all. They just put a little valve on it. Just like getting a valve job.
And that's all there is to it?
Yeah.
It's that simple?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
So simple a dentist could do it.
Dentist. Hey. Hey, baby. I was worried I couldn't do that anymore, you know?
Hey, sweetheart, where's the doctor?
I am the doctor. Nurse, who's the next patient, please?
Mr. Wazoo?
Mr.
Hey.
Wazoo,
Yeah.
would you come with me, please?
All right.
All right, Mr. Wazoo, would you stand right there and take your clothes off?
All right. Hey.
Well, that's fine. Now, would you turn around and face me?
I am facing you.
I'm going to show you something. Can I put your clothes back on now? Please.
I was swimming all morning.
Nevertheless, Mr. Wazoo, that concludes your preliminary examination.
Thank you.
Oh, we'll be seeing you again next Thursday. All right, Tiny?
Hey.
Nurse, would you send in the next paper, please?
Mr. Rock, you may go in now. Mr. Rock, it's 2 o'clock. Oh, come now, Mr. Rock, you're not shy, are you? Would you like Mr. Mackenzie to go in with you?
Join us again next week on Outpatient when we take a look at the wide world of proctology. Here's Maria and Cruzy with some money-saving tips on how to stretch your grocery dollar.
Hello, ladies. How many times have you stopped yourself at the checkout counter and asked yourself, why am I paying so much for this food? Well, there are many ways to save money and eat well. And today we're going to talk about easy, economical Amish food. Here's a handy little recipe for Amish food that you're bound to enjoy, especially if your food budget is as thin as your waist ought to be. First, take 1 nylon stocking, any color, pull it over your head. Good, beautiful. Then take 2,500 pounds of automobile and drive up behind a wagon of Amish people on their way from the market. Start their wagon by cutting it off with your car. Now, take 1 6-shot revolver or a pistol or anything and about a couple bullets. Brandish the revolver in your right hand and order the Amish to load their food into your car. Now drive away as fast as you can in your car. Sounds simple? Psst. It should, because the Amish, they never fight back. This recipe serves a family of 4 for about 3 weeks. Ah, beautiful.
His heart's beating like a rabbit, Doctor. 102 beats per minute.
Thanks, Ned. That's just the information I needed to complete my examination.
You know, work really looked like a dead end to me until I heard about the exciting new field of stethoscopy. As a stethoscopist, I get to spend my day in clean, modern hospitals working right alongside respected doctors as a vital part of the medical team. And wow, does it pay? What with hospitals charging more and more every day for stethoscopological examinations. And where did I learn to handle a stethoscope? At the North American Stethoscopy Institute. And with their advanced courses, someday I may be a fully licensed stethoscopologist, or do stethoscopological research, or even learn electron stethoscopographology, analyzing a patient's handwriting with X-ray photos of his heartbeat. Hi, I'm your stethoscopist, Ned Gordon.
Hello, my name is Ling Yi Tang, and welcome to SCTV's Theater North America Drama, where we present serious plays for your serious consideration. Now, some of you may be eating, so come on, hurry up! Don't be eating while you watch the show. The show is about to start, so get away from the table. Put that food away, all right? Okay, now you ready for this? We Canadians, oh, by the way, I'm proud to say I am a Canadian. I got my Canadian citizenship in 1 hour, because I was in a hurry. Now, everyone in the world should be in a hurry, so hurry up with that food, okay? Now, we Canadians have been searching for identity for years. Yeah, for a long time, we thought it was Australia. Okay, but we got that straight just in time for the war, so we could all march together. Well, Canada finally found its identity. It took a long time, but we put it together in this anthology of plays. It's a small book, huh? So what? Does that mean it's rotten? We beefed it up, yeah. We beefed it up a bit for the show. So now we'd like to present the great Canadian play, the best play Canada has ever done, called You're Gonna Be All Right, You Creep, Leaving Home and All, eh? Thank you.
Shut up! Will you shut up? Shut the hell up! Oh, look, today's a special day. Johnny's back from hockey camp. So let's have a little order, all right? Colleen, stop slurping your soup. Hey, what are you doing? Come on. What do you hit your brother on the head like that for with a spoon? What's wrong with you, Colleen? You're on those drugs again, aren't you? The drugs and barbiturates. You junkie. And Leonard, stop reading at the table. How many times have I told you not to read at the table?
For God's sakes, Father, I'm a poet. I mean, it's not just a spur-of-the-moment thing. It's a 24-hour-a-day job.
Oh, you and your damn poetry. You make me want to pee.
Please don't pick on Leonard. Leonard's my pride and joy.
You know he's your pride and joy, Beatrice. You made him like that. You know that. You and your mollycoddling, you turned him into a damn pansy.
All right, lay off.
Leonard's the only one among us with a sense of occasion. And he's written a little poem on Johnny's homecoming, haven't you, sweetheart?
Yes, I have.
Why don't you read it for us, honey?
Okay. It's called Johnny's Home. Skate, 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 Johnny. Skate down the rink. The hot steel thrashing against the frozen water. Swish! There goes Johnny. He shoots. He scores. 1, 2, 3. A hat trick for Johnny McVie. And now he's home with his family.
Well, that was a piece of crap if I ever...
Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad.
Sit down! That's all it was is... It's a doo-doo. Johnny, pass the vegetables. Sure. Pipe down! It was a joke, that's all it was. It was a damn good joke too, Johnny. That's all she is, a vegetable. Look at her sitting there. She looked like a Brussels sprout popping through the bread there. Khalid! Khalid! Get your bread-soup brain over this way. Khalid, you know my daughter, you know that. Leonard's my daughter.
All right.
Shut up and sit down. That's the facts. Leonard is the truth. And you know it. You're not my son. You never were my son. Something wrong with you. I can't quite put my finger on it. Johnny's my son, aren't you, Johnny? He's the only man in this family. He's a hockey-playing fool, aren't you, Johnny? He's going to be another Pat Boutet. Aren't you, Johnny? Not quite as good as him, but you'll be all right.
I got kicked off the hockey team.
You what?
I didn't go to any practices, so they kicked me off the team.
Why?
Because I hate hockey. I've always hated hockey, but you couldn't see that. Well, I'm not listening to you anymore, and I'm not going back to that stupid hockey camp.
You son of a bitch. You mean all of Mother's bingo innings went for your hockey camp and you didn't even go?
Shut up, Leonard.
Well, somebody's got to teach you a lesson, Johnny. Let's go. Put him up.
Johnny,
Come on,
shut up.
Oh.
Sorry, Leonard, I didn't mean to hit you.
Johnny, what the hell are you doing in your brother like that? You know he's delicate. Oh, I'm sorry, Johnny. I need to be there.
How do you mean hitting my brother like that? You've got your nerve. Oh, I'm sorry, Father. I didn't mean that. Oh,
The big idea hit Ma. Say you're sorry.
I'm not gonna say I'm sorry.
Come on, just say you're sorry.
Get over to the table and we'll finish our meal, Johnny. Come
Say
on.
you're sorry.
You get over to the table and finish your meal, or you get the hell out.
All right, I'll get the hell out, and I'll take everyone with me. Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
Come on. We're gonna be all right, you creep. Leaving home and all.
Hey. Beatrice, come back! Beatrice! You can't leave your Angus. You can't leave your Angus, you know that. You know you can't leave him. You can't wunna shunna. You can't wunna shunna. Beatrice, remember the happy times, you and me? Just a rolling in the heather, rolling around in the heather. You cannot leave your Angus.
Do you love me, Angus?
No. My family. My family's gone.
Toss a vegetable.
Remember this song? Ah, Tante Margot. A great big hit from the fabulous 11th century. You know, with Mother Church anglicizing her masses, you won't be able to get those old favorites anymore. And if you tried to buy that in its original manuscript, it would cost you literally millions. But right now, you can get that hit and 10 other big ones just like it in one fantastic album. Golden Hits of the 11th Century. That's right, all those favorites for just $5.98 on record and $6.98 on tape. And with each album or tape you buy, you receive a 1 year's guaranteed temporal indulgence. So why not call in today? The number is Et Cum Spiri 220. We have priests kneeling at all the phones to take your orders.
This evening, inspirational thoughts from Dr. Ernest Bruder. Dr. Bruder.
Thank you. What are the 10 most famous laws in the world? Why, the 10 Commandments, of course. Laws that were handed down some 5,000 years ago. Has anyone ever seen these commandments? No. Moses supposedly destroyed these tablets when he threw them into a golden calf. So, how were they passed down from generation to generation? I suppose he memorized them or wrote them down on some parchment and gave them to someone. But if so, who? And where is the parchment? For example, where is it actually written, "Thou shalt not steal," or "Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife"? If in fact these laws do not exist, I would love to covet my neighbor's wife. She's a gorgeous woman. But right now it's hands off. Now, according to the gypsies, these laws never existed. They were merely a vicious rumor started by a goat herder in Mesopotamia. Hey!